Alright, it looks like we are live. So, welcome back. This is Airfelon playing the Seven Cities of Gold, the Atari 8-bit version. So, I believe it was, yes, start display. Need to switch discs. Do this. Option to resume. I'm getting an annoying humming from the microphone and I'm not sure. Wait. I chose resume, so shouldn't it be... Okay, it looks like the save didn't save, so I will try loading the save state. Also, I'm getting an annoying hum from the microphone on and off. So, not sure what's causing that or how I can clear it up. Okay. There's our landmass. You have the outline of it pretty well mapped out. I'm just going to try... That humming is especially loud when there's not music coming from the game. I think that helped. Anyway. Yeah, humming is going on enough. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's having an interference with some other cabling. I don't know. Anyway, we have the outline of a continent there. We've done a little bit of exploring inland, but not much. I think this was the equator right around here where the mouse cursor is, so I'll sail southwest to 0 latitude and then west to get back to that. And we'll see what we can find. Okay. I'll first check in with the outfitter to see if I need anything. Okay. 4 ships, 52 men. Decent amount of food. Let's get some more goods. Maybe a little more manpower. I don't actually know what is a good amount for pretty much anything. Say half a year of food. Now, let's get more trading goods. It's enough to half fill the boats. Yeah, that humming is bothering me. I might need to turn down the microphone sensitivity. Anyway, so I did southwest. And yeah, 10 degrees north. Go a little further. Speed full, depth deep. Oh, we lost a man. Sometimes that happens, especially when you're at sea. Your crewmen will just die. There's all sorts of hazards. You have malnutrition, weather conditions, random accidents. I'm not sure how sophisticated the game gets in terms of that, but there are any number of things that can go wrong with an expedition. Speed full. There's some land. So presumably that is the continent there. Well, it kind of has to be if it's already showing up on the map. That means I was there before. Okay. So I think the village that offered to become a mission was around the kind of northwest section of the continent. So we'll head off that way. It was on a little peninsula, I think. Okay, also it looks like there's an inlet over here, so let's just go up here. River, rather. Yeah, let's go up the river first. I keep changing my mind. Yes, and note that if you do not have the natives helping you, your expedition can carry 10 weeks of food and no more. So it always helps if you can to stop by a village, trade for some food, and at least get some help carrying supplies. Okay, here's a larger village. Let's hope they're not too unfriendly. They seem okay. Switch to moderate pace. Try to slip between them. It's probably best not to overuse amazing the natives because... yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of get suspicious after a while. Alright, let's grab some gold, but mostly food. Okay, that's all my trade goods. So we got some gold, we got some food. Let's go a bit to the east to fill in that square. Okay, and then back to the river. Actually, yeah, there's no option to try talking to the natives. Oh. Apparently, if you just wait around, sometimes they'll say things. That's good to know. So there is a capital to the south somewhere. Go up the river. There's another large village over here. I may have visited this already, but let's check it anyway. No, it says discovered, so I haven't been here before. At least I think that's how it works. Note that your page resets to cautious every time you come back to the map. So if you want to move a bit quicker, remember to move that up. Here's another town. Let's just sit here and see if the... Yep, capital south. Another Inca city. I have nothing to trade, so there's no point in trying to trade. Or maybe there is. It might help establish friendly relations even if you don't do any actual trading. I'm not actually sure about that. Okay. Alright, we came from the east, so... Okay. I was thinking it was weird that the river to the north didn't connect back to the coastline, but that's actually a different river. Come over here. Going slowly through the swamps. There's another Inca city. Okay, plains. Check our map. I'm getting a fair distance away from the river. Capital East. Okay. Here's another river. And this will probably connect back to the coastline eventually. Okay, we have branching rivers. Let's see if they say anything. Capital South now. So follow the river to the south and see if we come across the capital. Food seems okay for now. We're still at half a year. Capital East from here. And possibly that's how you're expected to find gold mines also. Let's just finish exploring this river before trying to go to the east. And done. Okay. Yep, that's all filled in there. Yeah, I wish I knew it was causing that humming. I don't know how noticeable it is on the stream, but I can hear it and it's bothering me. Ah, there's the capital. You can tell because of the blue dot in the middle. Or blue... I guess it's not so much a dot as it is, well, anyway. Doesn't matter. I'm going off on a meaningless tangent. Let's just explore a bit to fill in the map some. Check on this village. They seemed more aggressive. Okay, so the capital is back over by the river. Yep. Well, that's discovered now anyway. I don't have anything to trade with them. And without trade goods, I'm not sure if there's any point to trying to trade. Okay. We're filling in this area pretty nicely. Let's try and finish out some more of it. Here's another river. And another town. Looks like this connects to the other river over to the east, which I will probably want to explore up when I'm going around the coastline. So I'll leave that for now. Head northeast and fill in the area. Do my native bearers have anything else to say? They don't seem to. There's 2 more towns. Okay, go a little further east to fill in this. A little more, I guess. Maybe a bit to the south. There we go. Any messages from the natives? Apparently not. It looks like now that I've been to the capital, they're no longer telling me how to get there, which I suppose makes sense. Okay, so keep heading west, fill in that. Here's another city. Okay, further west and then back to the south. Still good on food. I think we may have lost a few men. It happens. It's not ideal, but it happens. Okay, so this is pretty well filled in now. At least the immediate vicinity is. Was I here before? Apparently not. Okay. Got out of there with no casualties on either side. I'm seeing a river branch to the south, but it's not on the map. Okay, I guess it is. That just wasn't filled in. Or I wasn't where I thought I was. That's also possible. Okay, so back to the west. Yeah, I guess I just haven't been here. I guess I'm around there. I thought I'd be more towards the middle of the map, but I guess not. Yeah, that's where it branched earlier, and I headed south to try and find the capital. So this is the source of this river, so if I head north from here, I should go through that unmapped square. And here's another town. I hope dropping in and leaving isn't making them more aggressive. I'm not exactly sure what affects that other than, being friendly or being attacking them. Obviously, they don't like it if you attack them. I guess I haven't been here, which means I probably haven't been to this city either. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, let's keep heading west. Go up this river. Curves to the south. Yep. Goes by another city. Cities do seem to be close to rivers fairly often, which makes sense from a socio-whatever perspective. Rivers are easy transportation for all sorts of things. Okay, this just keeps going. Alright, here's a smaller city. Okay, I think I'll loop around this area and come back. Just to fill in a little more of the map. Yeah, swamp slows you down considerably. There's an Aztec city, which is different from an Inca city, but I'm not exactly sure how. These guys are not happy. Yeah, you can tell by the intensity of the drums. Like here it's very calm. Oops. For some reason I was already on moderate. I thought you defaulted to cautious when you entered a village, but apparently not automatically. Or at least not every time. Let's see if they'll let me trade, or if the chief will demand goods. The chief may demand gifts, and if he does that, I can't do anything about it. Okay. And I cannot sell food or gold, so... yeah, that's all I can do here. Still, that's better than being aggressive. Oops. We found a gold mine. Let's see how much I can take of that. Fairly decent amount. And I think, yes, that is now marked on the map for what that's worth. It does not show up on the more zoomed out map, but neither do villages, so it's not surprising that mines don't. Pueblo town. They sound moderately aggressive. Okay, food is starting to get a bit low, so I should probably get back to the ship fairly soon. Here's another town. This will be another Pueblo town, I believe. Yeah, they're kind of calm, so I'll try and run through to the chief. Yeah, maybe the pace is just defaulting to what you were on the map. I don't see the chief. So maybe he's in hiding. Or maybe that was just the wrong spot. Okay. I need to go back to the south. Wait, where'd all food go? That's not good. Yeah, what happened to my food? Okay, I may not make it back to the ship then. So I have no trade goods. No trade goods. Alright. I could have sworn I had another 10 or 20 weeks of food, though. Alright, I guess we're going to find out what happens if you're without food for too long. I'm down to 7 men. I hope they don't start eating each other. Or maybe I should hope they do, because that would let the expedition last longer. It's getting kind of morbid. Okay, ship should be up at the mouth of the river here. Let's hope we make it back there before I run out of... yeah, before everyone starves. There was more food on the ship, and also trade goods. Again, I'm not sure what happened to all my food. Maybe it had something to do with looting the gold mine, or just spending too much time going into villages. Okay, I think I'm going to make it. We lost a lot of men, but we're not dead yet. That was not the most successful expedition. Alright, and I'm going to trade for some more food at the nearby village. At least I think there was a village nearby. Near enough. They seem more aggressive now. Oops. Now they're mad. Okay, we have problems. Alright, that was not good. And I'm out of food again. Okay, so this is not looking good for our expedition. I wonder if I drop some goods when I ran low on men. Yep, we are very low on food. Which is an interesting change anyway. I'm used to having more than I know what to do with. Let's go up the coastline, try to find another village that's right there. And hopefully more friendly. Not here. It would probably help if I was making a supplemental map and marking important things like villages on it. But that didn't occur to me before. And I don't think I'm going to start doing it now, so. 3 food. Okay, here's a village. Let's trade for supplies. And hope they're not too unfriendly. Okay, they seem to be... not too aggressive. Oops. I wish they wouldn't crowd around so much. Okay. Let's get some gold, but mostly food. I need a lot of food. Okay, and there's really nothing to explore inland from here. So let's just head back to the ship and load everything up. Okay, we're much better on food now. 30 weeks. I could have sworn I had more gold also from the mine, but probably losing all those men meant dropping it somewhere. So, yeah, not a good idea to let most of your expedition die off. For multiple reasons. Let's see, was this the town? I think this may have been the town that was offering to become a mission. Let's bring some goods just in case I need to trade. Okay, they're behaving like a normal town. Oh, back off. Yeah, amazing natives is not working well. Looks like dropping a gift got them to back off, though. Okay. Either this isn't the town or leaving without leaving men behind kind of nixed that opportunity. Alright, let's get some food and gold. Okay, there's a good amount of food on the ship now. I should do that so they can go faster. There. Up to 49 weeks. Well, 48 now. Okay, there's a river I've already been up. But there looks like there is a chunk of land to the south that is not filled in. Let's try trade with these guys. I guess I haven't stopped here before. Right. That's not the chief. That's the north end of the village, so he's further south. Be down here. There he is. Okay, let's get a bit of gold. And some more food. Okay. Yeah, let's hit inland. Here's another town. Food 25. Oops. Alright, no goods, can't offer any. So this was a bust. Okay, my food is still at 25, so it doesn't look like peeking into villages affects that. So I'm not sure where all my food went earlier. May have had something to do with the gold mine. Okay, do I get any messages? Looks like not. Okay, back to the ship. At least there's plenty of food on the ship now. Maybe this was a town that was going to be a mission. But no, I think it was the one on the peninsula. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've been here before. And the gold will be important when I go back to Europe. Okay, nothing really to explore from here. Loaded up the ship. I have more than enough space for cargo, but I'm running low on goods. Well, relatively speaking. Yeah, there's that humming again. Okay, here's the river I was looking for. Let's take a smaller expedition. 8 weeks of food and some goods anyway. Yeah, I went to go upriver. Okay, here's a village I can trade with. Well, a town, city. Right. Yeah, and the chief will be northwest of the southern pyramid. Let's leave some trading goods in case I want to trade with another village. Okay, this river goes inland. Of course it does. Where else would it go? Okay. Takes a right angle. Let's see if I can trade with these guys. Actually, they look very unfriendly. Any messages? Apparently not. Okay, that got them to cool off. Maybe I should just do that by default whenever they're acting aggressive. Okay. That sounded odd. This river goes for a pretty long distance. We've had a few long rivers. Let's see where it goes. And here's the source. Yeah, not much to note in this area. Looks like a wide plain with not much on it. There's some swamp to the east. Or an area of lush jungles if you prefer. It looks like it has a river cutting through it. Which will presumably connect back up to that river that I stopped exploring earlier because I was out of food. And that looks like a yes. Okay, so I think I'll keep exploring to the source of this river and then come back and head to the ship. Yep. And this branches. Alright, Hmm. Branches again. Well, I'm making discoveries anyway. That's not nothing. And I think it does count towards your rank. Okay, so go a little further east and I'll fill in another block of terrain. Yep, there we are. Okay. Looks like I filled in most of this area. Okay, let's head back to the river. Rivers are basically the roads of nature. So they give you some place to... They're a good reference point for exploration. They help you move faster. They're just all around nice to have. And there's a lot of river here. It looks like we're getting towards the southern coast now. Okay, keep an eye on my food, but explore a little further. Okay. I don't actually have anything to trade, but hopefully that will improve relations. There's another river here. But I am starting to get lowish on food. I think I'll save the river for another time and head back towards the ship. Oh, ships, technically. There are 4 of them. But functionally, that just seems to mean you can carry more. Okay. Is it worth it to cut to the northwest? Maybe. Yeah, let's give it a try. At least fill in a little more of the map. Yeah, looks like just mountains here. And another river. But I think the ship was back to the north. So, yeah. Food is starting to get low, so let's head back that way. You can kind of cut corners on the rivers. It's the entire tile counts as river tile, so I think as long as you're touching part of the tile, you get river speed. Wait. Okay, now I'm confused. Is this a different river? Do I just not remember how I got here? That could be problematic. Now, worst case, I get back to the coast and go along it until I find the ships. There is another river here. So maybe this is the one I was exploring to begin with? It's so satisfying to hear your pace pick up, though. Okay, I think this is where I traded to begin with. Yep, here's the ship. Okay, we made it back in one piece. That's a relief. Let's just head a little bit inland to fill in that square there. Wait, I can carry more than 10 weeks of food? I thought it was scaled so you got 10 no matter how big or small your expedition was. Did something change? Okay, so that's... Oh, except for that column over there, this is filled in. Okay. I think I'll head down to that next river and look up there that goes. Hopefully there will be a village along the river near the mouth, so I'll be able to trade pretty quickly. Yep, here's the river. Okay, and it looks like that connects into the mountains where I was. Maybe? Yeah, now the food is doing what I expected. It's a little fanfare. But I don't see a village yet. If I don't find one soon, I may have to turn back. Here's one. Let's hope they're friendly. Not very. But amazing them does wonders. At least the first time. Okay, here's the chief. Greeting. Yeah, let's leave some goods in case I found another village. Okay, there's a good amount of food. And it looks like there's another map cell just to the north. So we'll go up a little bit. Okay. Then there's that whole column of stuff up there. But I think I'll leave that for another time. Okay. That certainly is a lot of mountains here, so... Point. The expedition is on land. Yeah, you have until... I think it was something like 1540 to build up your rank. Okay, so there's the source of this river already. Let's head a bit to the southeast to fill in that, then back to the wedge to the west. Yeah, let's do a little more trading too. These guys aren't too aggressive. I feel like I should have seen the chief by now, though. There he is. I guess I need to amaze them for him to show up. Alright, I'll take a bit of gold, but mostly food. I'm in a more exploring sort of mood than in wealth seeking. Okay, there should be a source river just over here, so let's hit that while we're in the area. Your fanfare, that counts as a discovery. Okay, so a bit to the southeast, and then head back to the west. Yep, well, south and then west. Couldn't hurt to fill in a little more of the map. Okay. Try and weave between the forests. And head back west now. Okay, bit to the north. Yep, looks like I missed a tile. There, all filled in. Okay. Rich prairies. Looks like a big area of nothing to me, but... Okay. Yeah, I'll go one more tile south. And there's the coastline down there. And a lake, I guess? I can't remember encountering lakes before, but it does make sense that they would exist. Especially since the historical Americas would have at least the Great Lakes. Yeah, this looks like a lake. A Great Lake, even. Okay, here's the river. And the source of the river is the lake. Makes sense. So now I can follow this back over to the coastline, and the ship will be in the area. Obviously not exactly there, because I came up a different river, but close to it. Okay, there's a bunch down here I can fill in, so let's head this way. Since I do have plenty of food. One more tile to fill in. Yeah, this game is pretty calming when things aren't going horribly wrong. I'm not sure if it's to my advantage or not to just drop in the villages to... I think that gets them counted as part of exploration, but I'm not sure how it affects relations. Or whether it does. It might just be a net nothing. Let's drop in here. Okay, this is all nice and filled in. Anyway, back to the ship. First, here's the river I didn't come in. But the ship will just be a little further north at the next river up. And here's a village I could have traded with. Well, in theory. They seem pretty unfriendly. But amazing the natives does seem to work to make them back off. At least the first time. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, swamps slow you down a lot. Okay. So, did that river. Just head right past it into the next outcropping. And check the map again. Okay, now this continues pretty far further. Around this peninsula. There's a village. Check the map. No rivers in sight. The expedition is aboard 4 ships. Still no rivers, but there's a chunk of land I haven't explored. And a convenient village. Okay. I can trade without issue. And grab some food. Let's see if the native bearers have anything to say. They don't seem to. I'm not sure exactly how long you need to wait, but I think they would have said something by now if they were going to. Yeah, there's a fair amount of land in here. Oh, here's another gold mine. Let's see. 16 men, 22 food, 56 goods. But yeah, my food is fine, so I don't think it was the gold mine that stole it. Okay, sizable amount of inland territory I have not explored here. But I can't go too far. Let's head a bit further south and then double back. high. That turned bad quickly. Yeah, that does not help. Okay, never mind. Yeah, things can go bad quickly when you start killing natives, whether on purpose or not. And once they're mad at you, trying to amaze them does not work. Though you'd think they would at least note your superior firepower and maybe not be so attacky. But that's not the way the game works. Okay, this is all filled in now. Yeah, it looks like if you're going to do that, you want to do it right away. Come on. Give me a little space. Move this very slowly and patiently. Okay. Come away with this with a little more gold. And just head back this way until I find the ship again. It should have been near a village. Apparently not that one. But yeah, if I just keep heading along the coastline, there it is. Okay. Still have some goods left. Decent stock of gold. Is the coast there just very vertical, or am I missing a chunk of map? Apparently it's just that vertical. And there's something to the southwest. Is that another landmass, or is it just a little tiny island? Oh, a few tiny islands. Is there anything here? Yep, that's just a mountain. How about this island? What? I'm not trying to board a ship. Okay. For a minute there, I was worried that by going at a diagonal, I would have cut myself off from the ship, but apparently we're fine. Yeah, here's some more land. It doesn't look like there's much to it, but there is land. Little islands. And some kind of vehicle outside. Ooh, it's a tiny little village. Oh, there's another island down here. Just make sure there's nothing hiding nearby. Looks like that's everything around here. So I'll just say hi to these guys and try trading. Well, one hut means it's a not terribly significant. Yeah, hunting tribe. Yeah, they won't give you. They won't have much gold, and they won't give you much in the way of helping you carry stuff. Okay. Gold mine north. So there is gold on this island. And there it is. So I could take the ship around to that side of the island and I think just take little trips back and forth to clean it out. Come on, get on the ship. I won't get the benefit of native bearers, but given that it's so close to the shoreline, that's not a big deal. Okay, there. Yep, just a little island. Yeah, I can't tell if it's marked or not. In theory, it should be, but it might be hidden by the mountain. Okay, so drop off. Basically everyone. Well, that was quick. 310 gold. Yeah, that barely makes a dent in what the ship can carry. Yeah, they go through that food awfully fast. What if I just don't bring any? Yeah, the boat is right there. They seem to be okay. Okay, we're seeing some weird color effects. Yeah, what's wrong with those trees? I'm going to take some food just in case that's a side effect of hunger. Maybe the trees just changed color for the season? That was strange. I'm not sure what happened there. What latitude are we at anyway? And this is 40 south, so this would be a temperate region, presumably. So June in southern latitudes would be winter. So maybe that was just the trees changing color for a late autumn. Possibly. It did seem to be extending south to north. So that may imply it was more of a seasonal thing. I don't really know what to think. Anyway, I can see the continent there. Let's sail south for a bit and see if I run into anything. And if I don't find something fairly soon, I'll head northeast. Yeah, we're at 60 south and no sign of any land. So that's about as far as you can go. You can go right up to the edge of 70, but at that point, it's just nothing there. Ice fields as far as the eye can see. Okay, are we back to 40 yet? Yep, there's the continent. Okay, I'll try heading a little further east. I was going to explore the rest of the river, but this has been taking a while. I think I'm going to head back to port fairly soon. I have no sign of anything here. Although it's possible I've come too far east and I can't pay any land here. There is a fairly narrow strip of uh, game territory between where the European port is and where you can start encountering land, where it's always just ocean. And then a much larger strip out to the west, beyond where there can be any land. Yes, and as I've mentioned before, it is kind of frustrating at times that you cannot tell the difference on your map between a region you have not explored at all and a region that you have explored but is just solid ocean. Okay, this is back to the continent again. I thought I was well to the east of it, but apparently not. Okay, let's head north again. See if I bump into anything. If I get up to, I think it was 30 north, and don't see anything, I'll just head east and go back to port. We're still at 10 north. August 1497. Here's an island. That is apparently just an island. Or not. I saw something to the southwest. Yep, nothing on there. Yep, here's a bit of land. At 30 north. I'm kind of surprised I didn't bump into this earlier then. Okay. Let's do some trading. They were fairly sedate already, so... There. Okay, any gold mines in the area? Apparently not. Just look around. This is probably just a small island area. There's some small islands off the side. But yeah, it looks like that's all there is to this, but it is something. And it's something that was not on my map before. So that's a type of progress. Let's Do a little sailing around the perimeter to make sure there's nothing else nearby. It's looking so far like not. Yeah, just those little islands nearby. Alright, I'll head back to port. It's been over an hour. Went by pretty quickly, though. Okay, October 1497. Here comes the thunderstorm. There's really not much I could do about it except try to outrun it. It seems to be gaining ground. That's to be expected. How much further do I have to go, though? Okay, you cannot open your menu while there's a storm in the area. I'm wondering if it's also keeping me from getting back to port, though. So I feel like I should have gotten there by now. Okay, let's try going through it. Let it row past. Okay, the ocean looks normal again. With the little dots in it. Note that those are not showing up while the storm was there. Okay, May 1948. So you do still lose time coming back to port even if you're at the proper latitude. So possibly the penalty for being at the wrong latitude is not as bad as I thought it was, or maybe there isn't even one. Let's get a bit of a larger expedition. Some more goods to trade. Honestly, the goods are more valuable in the field than just food is. Because you can trade food for, or goods for food. Okay. Check in with the crown. Performance, fair. Fair enough. Alright, go into the pub. Press Option to save. I may have forgotten to do that last time. Do that again just to make sure. Option is F4. There. I would like to see a message that says, okay, yes, you are saved, but either it doesn't do that or it went by too quickly to notice. Okay, so I think the island I found this time is this one out here. And this other one I found before, so that's why there was a fair amount of space before getting back to Europe. Anyway, filled in a pretty sizable amount of the main continent. There's some spots towards the west I haven't filled in, and of course the eastern side I pretty much skipped exploring both this time and the previous time. But 72% of the land, 81% of river, quarter of the natives, 15% of mines with... I think I found 2 or 3 mines, so... if that's 5% apiece, that's 20 mines. 80% of special, which is things like, areas of towering forests or expansive plains and all that sort of thing. I think the source and mouth of rivers count towards the river total and not the special total, but I'm not sure on that. Missions, I could have had one if I had left men behind, I think, I'm not sure how that works, but I'm pretty sure there was the option to leave men behind when the village offered to become a mission, and I think you are supposed to leave people there. It's kind of hard to establish a mission if you don't leave anyone to establish the mission. And I've narrowly avoided having any deaths, so lives is still at 1. Okay, this has been pretty productive. Yeah, this has been Arafellan playing the Seven Cities of Gold, and we have some good progress going on in exploration. I think next time I'll try to finish off the main continent, and after that, probably look for more outlying islands. Yeah, I'll see you then.